Let's hit the ground running here. We're back with the SPL after a hot set number 1 where Obey were able to find a big victory there. Now we'll be moving on to Sanguine versus Renegades. This could potentially have just as interesting implications, game times, all that stuff here. As Sanguine have been looking a little bit better late. They struggled a bit last week, aggro, but they're coming in hot. They're going to need to step up here. Game number 1 between Renegades and Sanguine. Let's kick this one off.
So a small little window where we'll see if he actually freezes that lane. But on the right-hand side now, Solo or Troll on this Sun Wukong getting some support from Awesome Jake. Focus on Jakor, great CC chain. But Jakor still slips the noose and gets his ultimate off. The chase is still on though. And Solo or Troll will use the ult to pick up the kill. He's now out of mana, however. Needs some more help from Jake and gets it in sustain. But now he's going to get flung under the tower by Rongu on the rotation to make it a 1-for-1. Damage was done, however, as Solo or Troll did at least pick up the first blood. Back to duel, and it's Netroid versus Barrow again. And now Barrow might be able to get himself a solo kill, but Netroid just about jukes into the jungle well enough. The damage over the wall not there from the banner. Barracuda unable to secure that kill.
I like the positioning from Shinto there. He doesn't move in it too early. He plays around, waits to see if Renegades will overcommit. They don't. Shinto doesn't have to use anything.
Paniton, though, might need to use something now and does so. The ultimate's going to find time for a rotation, but look where there's people waiting. Rongu flips Lasbro around, but he's still not enough to bring him down just yet. Needs a roar or something. Can't find the hook slam, and just a couple of basics and do it. Go, Rongu, go! No, leaps over the wall into Shinto. Shinto gets another kill on the board. 134 for the season. Still tied up at 2-2 as the junglers fall down. Panitom seems to sense the danger and make sure they reset the Fury. Jake, a bit of an awkward spot, still with Venenu, however, so should be relatively safe as Jakor rotates in. And now the fight around the Fury can begin. Nice CC chain on Jakor, and no chance for him to escape at all. Venenu credit with a kill. Waxing mode was utilized. Panitom on the run away, though, as he's disarmed by Lasbra, who also uses ultimate there. Fury started up then by Renegades. Netroid and Rongu trying to get into the pit first of all. Waiting for the opportunity is Netroid for the Gust knockup. But Solo Troll on the front side does good damage to Rongu, setting up Barracuda for the kill. Good work from the front line of Renegades there to open up this window so far.
Sanguine, not deterred, going to group up around this Pyro and see if they can try it again.
Looking towards Awesome Jake, who's taken to the sky. Damage is down on landing from Shinto, but not enough to really set anything up. Lasbra goes to the backside looking at Shinto, but in the sky, it's not a bird. It's Jake landing down, and he brings the squad with him, but Rongu says, no, son, get out of my half of the map. Lasbra's forced back to base 2 as the chase is too much, and the W key plan from Renegades is going to tatters, because Netroid's here, but the Aegis is keeping him alive for a second. Venenu jukes around nicely and picks himself up a double kill to answer it back. 3-2. Renegades come out on top, and now they can look towards the Pyro.
I like what they're doing. The second Sanguine move in, they reset the Primal, try and see if they can find an engagement. Sanguine back off, so they pull it again. They're looking continuously to force this fight.
Oh, but Solo Troll isn't tanky enough to hold that long, and he's forced to use the ult early on. Shinto still gets the kill. The damage through the floor was enough for that one. Next on the list is Awesome Jake as he's spun around by Rongu, and within a second, it's turned around where Sanguine get an advantage, but Lasbra goes in, tries to secure, just can't find enough of that rent to do that, and Netroid jumping in towards Lasbra forces him back. That leaves Barracuda on his own, who used his ultimate defensively. Chase is still on as Sanguine trying to wrap around the corner. Shinto and Jakora waiting there, but won't even be needed as Rongu picks up the kill on Barracuda. Sanguine back in the game, and it looked like they might be able to get more here. There's just not much really up in the jungle for them to take. Sanguine working on just whittling down the towers now. Tier 2 on the left goes down. I will say that last engagement, though, we saw Lasbra stay in mid lane and deal with Jakor for a second, and Solo or Troll ended up in that team fight early. I'd rather see it the other way round, where they might be more fortuitous. Awesome Jake, not fortuitous at all there as Rongu takes his life. Barracuda's angry about the situation, though, goes on Panitom, but now he's in no man's land, and Jakor's going to hunt him down with Panitom. 5 members surround Barracuda. A classic situation that he'd seen in his rank games. Good waxing move from Venenu, though. Might be able to get hold of Panitom, but now he's bitten off more than he can chew as well. And with the damage dealers dead on Renegades, this could be a Phoenix, if not the game.
They've got 20 seconds left on Jake. It might not be the game, but it should absolutely be the Phoenix. Panitom had to have been sweating there. Ven hits him with the 3rd tick on that waxing moon. That's a 3-second stun, but the Titan?
Lasbra was too late coming back to base for my liking. The burst is there, the damage is good, but it's looking like it will go the way of Sanguine. Game 1 in the book.
It'll be Cucullin to round this draft out here for Sanguine. And it'll be time for the action here as well. Game number 2, and Sanguine with a chance to take.
And that's given Lasbra a lead over Panitom, but Shinto has a lead over Venenu right now. And that's because Shinto's been getting a bit more of the jungle farm of the red buff on his own. Panitom just trying to hit level 5, denied by Lasbra as Lasbra gets aggressive again. Looks for the shield and finds it. Jake on the rotation in, beads used. Knockup was there after the beads, and Panitom could be first blood any moment, and will be Jake getting credit for the kill.
Renegades doing a fantastic job, and this continuous pressure means that Rongyu has to stick around a little bit longer. It means that Netroid's going to fall behind and has to be under pressure more. This is it. This is how you get into Sanguine's head.
Oh, Shinto still under pressure here, but slips away from danger again. The rend isn't going to be enough because Panitom comes in and finds a beautiful sash. Now into the ultimate to the follow-up. Shinto's there, clean up in Isle Jungle. 2 kills the way of Sanguine so far. There was a kill in the way of Shinto, did fall down at the tail end of this to Solo or Troll, but the action's still continuing as Panitom and Awesome Jake trading out. Surrounded is Awesome Jake now, but Solo or Troll and him are both relatively healthy. Panitom a different story as Troll gets another one, but then Netroid swooping on him from the other half of the map. Thanks to that Jingwei passive, puts the pressure back onto Renegades, and Solo or Troll will fall down. All that pressure that was on the dual lane for a second has now been answered already as Netroid makes a good rotation. Red buff being looked at by Renegades, but it's not up at the moment. Blinking from Awesome Jake. Looking at Rongyu, who got pinched on an angle. Round the back comes Lasbra for the cleanup on Rongyu. Rongyu doesn't know about it. He will as that rend damage comes through, and Lasbra picks up the kill and escapes, but Panitom on the chase. Jake's there to support too. Love this ultimate, actually, just to make sure that Lasbra gets out unscathed.
That was well played from Jake. No counter aggression from Sanguine, especially after that Horus ult comes through. Take a peek at the XP though. Shinto already establishing a level lead. Yarkor getting aggressive in that soul lane. The ultimate from Panitom, but the counter rotation from Renegades is in.
And it isn't indeed, and Jakor does take down Solo or Troll, but can they punish Jakor for it? He did just transform those for a bit more mobility and damage! And there it is as he gets himself a double kill. Swoop, there he is! It's Barabog to the rescue! Or will it be Barapog? Let's find out! Barra looking for the autos, not going to get to pass the final one. Jake will, though, and secure a kill, but that'll come at the cost of his life as he can swoop back to safety, and does so. Rongyu picks up the pieces, and Barracuda has to turn tail. All the while on the left-hand side, Sanguine get themselves a Gold Fury with Shinto and Netroid. Got involved in kills there, gets a double and a couple more in the solo lane. But this play from Jake, where's he going? He ain't going anywhere for fun, I'll tell you that much. Panitom, though, took a lot more damage than bargained for and has to use his ult defensively to get back towards Netroid. Barra swooping on in, though, trying to close the gap. Can't get there in time, however. And now Rongyu round the back will catch Barracuda during the leap, too. He got his beads as well, and Shinto gets to pick him up. Barra is down. Lasbra could be soon to follow. Cancel that. Venenu's damage is good enough, but on landing, Netroid there picks him up, and now Venenu's in no man's land too, deep in enemy territory here. Arcane damage be damned, Netroid with a double kill, and Sanguine are just winning every scrappy battle. Netroid now, who was at one point denied so much farm from his own purple, has a 2-level lead over Barracuda, and Jakor, the man-mounted Cucullin, is looking for a 1v1. He might not really need Shinto's help, but he's going to get it. Tier 1 falls, as does Solo or Troll, and Lasbra on the rotation gets picked up into the sky and swooshed around on exit. Forced to use his ult defensively there as 4 members of Sanguine group up to keep this pressure rolling.
They used 4 of their ultimates there. They don't have much available yet. Netroid still has that safety inside of his, but meanwhile, the rest of Sanguine are pulling out that Pyromancer. Aggression from Jake, the ultimate to chase out Netroid. Barapog in the backline.
And it is Barapog this time round. No, it's not. Jake steals the kill. No Pog for you today. And we're only 17 minutes in. And Netroid's starting this one up with Jakor as Panitom and Rongyu keep them busy in mid. But Renegades know what's up here.
Barracuda uses his ultimate to get in. The Fire Giant's still falling low. It's starting to get reset from Sanguine.
Barracuda jumps around the corner, turns towards Jakor. Jakor with the thorns dissuades Barracuda from aggressing, and Panitom was there too. Ring Toss does a ton of damage, and the Aegis bought some time, but not enough. Jakor transforms as a Waxing Moon hits, but the Waxing Moon's not going to do enough damage to shut them down at all. Venenu off the map. Solo or Troll forced to leap away, but the Fire Giant denies him that option. Jakor does end up taking a bit more damage than bargained for. Solo or Troll lives. Different story for Awesome Jake, and now the Fire Giant under threat again. Sanguine looking to secure this one. Lasbra's not there. And this is not working out well in Game 2 for Renegades at all. It started so well, the first 6 minutes, Smith, it was all Renegades, but then all out of nowhere, one fight in the jungle and a pick attempt on Shinto, and Renegades lose momentum, and looks like they could lose the game.
Unfortunately, Sanguine wanted Gold Fury. You're in the wrong spot at the wrong time, Barracuda.
Well, meanwhile, Lasper's in mid lane, but nobody is on Sanguine. They're all on the left-hand side. Panitom's taking a ton of pressure, though. Great work from Jake, but he's going to get exploded by that arcane damage out of Shinto. A killing spree for him again. When have we said that before? Now onto Solo Troll as he's arcane pulled back in again. And Netroid gets credit for the kill. Left-hand Phoenix falls at 21 minutes. Are you kidding me? Are Sanguine going to do this? No way. Are they going to do it in under 23 minutes? They took game 1 in 23. Can they do this in 22? Lasper's still at mid lane Phoenix. Barracuda boxing out with Panitom. Not a whole lot of pressure on the Titan just yet. But now Merlin's looking for a lot of pressure too. It looks like Sanguine may take this mid.
The burn is slow, the damage is coming through. Netroid finds Lazra, the Titan, now at 1/10 health. Yep, that's the game.
Wow.
21 minutes? Yeah, that's a speed run right there. Sanguine just trying to beat their personal record of 23 minutes.